Hello everybody, welcome back to the Win or Swap series. My name is Nemo, and let's keep this glorious end. Moving my mic. Sorry about that. Alright, we are ready for action now. Little late, but better late than never. And I've got a Doom Traveler, and a Quarter Paladin, an Attendant Knight, and Flicker Wisp on the Attendant Knight. Will be glorious indeed. I just drew another Attendant Knight, so they are attending for duty. What? A Quarter Paladin. Blah, blah, blah. This is the Attendant Knight. Alright, let's ignore the little stroke I had there and concentrate on this game. So there's a Sprout. He's running 4 cards there. That's, yep, 60. Alright, he's running 60 cards. Really should check this, before they start playing stuff, so I don't have to do odd calculations. But either way, a Quarter Paladin, I shall play. Either way, a Quarter Paladin, I shall play. Next turn, Attendant Knight. Turn after, Quarter Paladin, raise the alarm. Turn after, Flicker Wisp, another 2-drop, hopefully. One can dream. That is if I'm drawing lands in between as well, though. But yeah. Alright, actually that means I would need to draw 2 lands and a 2-drop in the next 2 turns, so that's impossible. Either way, this guy for 5 mana can kill my Flicker Wisp. That's pretty expensive, but you can attack me here. I will not block. Or will I? It's one less dude. Actually, yeah, I will block here. His dudes are important to him, just like my dudes are important to me. So I think it'll be fine to block there. Alright, well, I can play a 2-1 and 2 1-1s, or a 2-2 first strike and a 1-1. I think I'll play the Vanguard and raise the alarm. And then if he has a blocker, I can Flicker Wisp that. Either way, that's going to be a lot of surprise damage. So, for the surprise value, this already seems decent to me. And we've got more dudes coming, but so does he. He can just make more dudes anytime he wants with the Evangel. F-Angel. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have no idea. I'd like to remove this guy. So I hope... Okay, well this guy has Summoning Sickness too. That's the annoying part about him. And he's going to attack with that. That's fine. I'll take the damage. I guess I'm gonna have to just run my Quarter Paladin into his dudes then. A little bit annoying. Well, he's gonna be able to block me anyway, but he can just block one of these then. So it's just as well to use Flicker Wisp now, rather than making a token with it later by bouncing the Attendant Knight, because this also gives me one more token by him not being able to block it now, I guess. He still has this dude, though, to block my Quarter Paladin, but this does bring him to the defense. It's one less dude for him to use this on. If he wants to kill my Flicker Wisp, he has to use his turn to do so. Because he'll only have 5 mana, so he can't actually make another Saproling. Oh, he's gonna use Trophy Hunter, of course. This guy also does stuff. Okay, he can kill both my flyers then. Okay, alright, that's decent. That is pretty good. And making a dude. Making a dude. Dealing me 5 damage, alright. Let's see what I can draw here. That is perfect. I'll play that. So he's got 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay. I can attack safely, unless he has like overrun, in which case I'm dead anyway. So I'm putting him on the defense. Making dudes with the F-Angel. Well, bring the 4-5 at least. Alright. He could have a combat trick here with the 2 mana open. Yeah, that's 3 mana. I don't know, maybe it's like a coincidence, but... I'm gonna have to chance it. Because if he has a combat trick, he kills me anyways. So again, putting him on the defense. Okay. Okay, well that kills 3 of his guys. That's... Okay, yeah. He does have a combat trick, of course. Of course. Attended Knight. I don't know, but... I mean, he could have just killed me with the combat trick. Unless he has another one, I guess. He can get the dude that sacrifices to kill Glorious Anthem. He doesn't. He got on Ant Queen instead. How interesting. Well, if I draw land, I can play Geist-Honored Monk. Which, of course, he can kill those spirit tokens. Huh? Why would you... What? Why would you bring the 2-1 here? Okay. Blocking. That was a weird attack on his part. 2 Accorda Paladins. That means this guy will be attacking with a power of 5. This is... interesting stuff. Might as well bring this guy. But he can just take the damage. See, I think I'm on the defense here, but... So if he brings everything next turn, I'm probably double blocking like this. And then blocking something else and surviving. I'd rather attack like so. Have this guy stay back. I'll probably just take the damage here. I would expect. Okay, trading is fine. I would have done that anyway if he attacked me, so... The thing is, like, I need to squeeze in a little bit of damage so that if he has a turn where he doesn't... Where he swings out thinking he can kill me and he's wrong, then I can maybe trick him and kill him anyway. Like, that's where I'm at. It's not very likely though, and he can just kill both of these spirits I'm making with Geist-Honored Monk, so... His Trophy Hunter is doing work against my deck here. Again, why bring the 1/1? I can just block that here. That's no problem. I'm not taking the 4 damage. I'm gonna have to kill the Trophy Hunter. Since he has 4, he can only kill 1 of my guys. So it's a trade I'm willing to make. Okay, fine. Now my guy Standard Monk can come down with the spirits, which will survive, and then the spirits will hopefully be able to take down the victory. So that'll be good. I mean, they're 2/2s and they attack for 6 if I bring the Quarter Paladin as well next turn. Of course, he has this guy. He has to sacrifice creatures though, but he can. Now he can make dudes for 2 mana. Okay, so he's going to make like 6 dudes here. Yeah, he's gonna make 6 ground dudes though. He doesn't have the mana open. Yeah, are you serious? Okay, well, alright. Should have kept the mana open. I'm gonna say GG, but it is a lie. I mean, that was a mistake there. He should have kept the mana open to use this guy's ability to kill one of my flyers. So that it wouldn't. But he probably wasn't counting on the Accorda Paladin swinging in, because he could block the Accorda Paladin. But you know, forgetting the battle cry and all that kind of stuff. Either way, it's a victory with Peacekeepers, which I probably shouldn't have had. That game was terrifying. My name's been Nemo. My name will still be Nemo next time. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.